expiration date like your driver's license. Type it in the comments below. I feel like it should. I think that having a freaking marriage with an expiration date that constantly needs to be renewed is a good thing. It could potentially, save your marriage and relieve you of the headache of going through the whole battle of divorce. Even though once it expires, it will be a divorce. But I feel like if you are married to somebody already for 5 years, 5 or 6 years, the first 2 years are good. The last 3 has been just crazy shit is just going on, and then we have a conversation. I don't know if we should have got married. Yeah, I don't know if we should have either. A lot of times we always know when it comes time to something actually going on. It's like, oh shit, this is real. He really wants this divorce. She really wants the divorce. Let me go back and think that I want them. We'll try to make it work. When really that's really just fear or like your abandonment issues surfacing sometimes. You know what I mean? But I think that if it has an expiration date and you already the last 3 years of the marriage is bad. Why can't we say, look, we get to renew it 2026, December 1st, 2026. And if you don't want it no more, the expiration is expired, it's null and void. We're not together no more. You leave it what you came with, I leave it what I came with. So that's what I think should be in the clause. I never think it would need a clause. But I never think, what do you guys think? What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Yeah, Benita. You missed most of it, but you rewinded. I always rewatch the show later.
I'm not completely against that.
Okay.
But see, that was my idea of marriage when I was younger.
Okay.
And I thought when I got older that it might change, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of feel like after a certain time, in a way it seemed like, oh, so you expecting it to end, but in a way it's like, it's not, I'm not really expecting it to end, it's just damage control. Like, like you said, after a certain time, we need to get together and figure out, should we stay married? Like, is this what you want for the long term? Like, periodically. Some people get married, like, every year or every other year. They have a different, like another ceremony to renew their vows.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, renewing your vows.
Yeah.
And you have a chance to say whether you want to stay married or whether, it's not for you. I'm not completely against it.
So you're not completely against it?
Not completely.
David said it's a good idea. Miller said it might be a good option. Nicole said just don't get married then and continue dating. You can leave whenever you want. Miller said you should be able to sign a contract like sports, 2 years with an option. Okay, yeah.
But then wouldn't that defeat the purpose of marriage if you gotta do all that? So I'm on defense and I'm on defense and offense with it. Like, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of damn even being married?
I'm not sure, producer. You fix that. I'm not sure.
February.
I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, I feel like this before I get to the comments and rebuttal. If we're already married and everything is peachy and we already know that we want to be together and we're going to do it, when it comes time to the expiration date to expire, boop, hit the review button and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying just because it has an expiration date attached to it that means, oh, you everybody going to click to get out of it. No, if you really want it, it's going to be like, all right, let's renew it. Boom, renew it. Boom, renew it. And maybe at the time of renewing, right, you can go over what has gone on in a relationship to see how you guys can make it better.
I'm not against it.
You know what I'm saying? She's doing.
And I thought one time I was a little crazy or immature for thinking that, right? But maybe I'm not the only one.
What?
That marriage should kind of be it is a contract. You know what I mean? Like your idea, I've never heard nobody else speak of it.
Okay.
I've kind of thought about it, but I've never heard nobody else speak on it. And I don't think it's too far-fetched.
Yeah,
I think you should kind of look into it.
I told you I'm going to run for president.
I don't know about that. She's kind of crazy.
I'm going to run for president. I'm going to change. Some of this shit need to be changed. I think that really would kind of decipher a little bit too the people who really want to be married versus the people who are doing it at its convenience, and versus the people who are doing it to try to be a fucking meme around the internet, or try to do and mimic the celebrity relationships and marriages with the extravagant wedding. Because I feel like everybody just wants the wedding, but nobody really wants the marriage. You know what I'm saying? I think that if we come out with a goddamn expiration date or a marriage, it could work. So look. So Nathan said, would you have an expiration date on a marriage with children? Absolutely, because too many people are already using the kids as an excuse to stay in a fucked up situation. Okay, I'm not with that. Don't allow your kids who remind you are going to grow up. They're going to grow up. They're going to get out of the house and they're going to live their life. And now you stuck miserable over here with Linda and Linda with Greg. All 30 years that and you trying to figure out how y'all been married for 52 years and now he want a divorce.
Even without these
No.
temporary contracts, I feel like I don't want to stay with a person just for kids anyway. I mean, I didn't do it. Like with my history, I didn't do it.
I did it for a while. Like I
did not. I mean, my situation wasn't really ideal, but I did not. I would not, could not, should not.
Aries David said, "You are marriage material if he's ever seen you."
I know.
I know. Go ahead. Long as he got a good little job and he caring to a degree, she's all right, and he is definitely for me. That's what she said. So I definitely don't think it would be a bad idea. Monty Renee said, I met couples who have stayed married only because they felt the divorce process would be too overwhelming. I think it should be renewed every 5 years. It gives you time to get out the honeymoon phase and realize if marriage is really for you. Yes, I definitely agree with that. Like,
I'm not against it.
It definitely, I think if you have an open mind and you're willing to just look at it all the way around, then it really could work. Even if you have children, okay, you have children. All right, this is a renew. All right, maybe it should be a button that say, you know, you don't got to do the child support thing, even though we have kids. This is what the expiration date still come with guidelines. Like, okay, well, doing this, you get the kids 6 months out the year. I get the children 6 months. Like, I haven't really figured out the terms of this clause yet, but I'm pretty sure it's workable. It'll be workable.
It works for me because I had commitment issues.
Okay.
I had commitment issues, so
Okay.
I don't even know which pair of black pants. Well, if I had to work tomorrow, I always say I don't even know which pair of black pants I'm gonna wear tomorrow. I have commitment issues, so you know that might work for me.
So definitely somebody like that, that has the commitment issues, it may work because you may have commitment issues and say, okay, well, I want to commit to him for these last 3 to 4 years, but 2 years. Okay, so hers will come with a 2 years clause. So for 2 years, she's able to commit, and after that, she can't. But wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, commercial. I just realized what she said, y'all. Hold on. She moved too fast for me. Okay, so
You brought up the idea about contractual marriage.
You have commitment issues.
Hell yeah.
So now how do you want a relationship? How are you able to be in a relationship?
Am I in one?
You're
Am I in one?
But we're going to speak hypothetically here because I'm pretty sure out of all your life you've had a relationship. All right. So how the hell are you able to be in a relationship if you have commitment issues?
I wasn't married.
Okay.
Boyfriend and girlfriend. I wasn't married.
What makes you have
So when the
commitment
shit
issues?
ended, it was, I ain't gonna say when it was over, but
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like we wasn't married. So
Okay.
that's the commitment to me.
Okay. Well, a lot of people do believe that if you're not married, you're single. You know, whether
I wasn't quite single, but at the same time, it was like I could leave when I want to leave, and he could leave when he want to leave. But in a marriage, it's kind of like, it's different.
So if you have commitment issues, do you cheat?
I have cheated once.
Okay.
And it did not end up good. I swear.
Why?
Look, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not, because we'll be here all night. We're not doing that. I'm past it. I'm past it. I'm past it.
Because you know why? It's not too many women that will sit and say that they cheated.
For what? I mean, he did it to me, so I did it to him. That's the.
Okay, so you did the tick for tack thing.
Absolutely.
Would you still today, learning what you've learned, knowing what you know, would you do tick for tack again?
Not the way I did it.
But you would do it.
Hell yeah. My thing is, don't do to me what you almost done to you. I might not do it, but it's the principle behind it. Don't do it to me if it's a problem if I do it to you.
Okay, so Shanice said, what made you cheat?
Because he did it to me.
Okay, so
I went against my better judgment because I knew not to do it. I knew not to do it, but in my head it was like, you know what?
So was it a
feelings.
So was it a one-time offense or
No,
was it a repeated offense with the same person?
It was one time.
It was one and done.
It was one time.
Did you get caught? God, I got to know.
Change the subject. Change the subject. No, I didn't get caught, but change the subject.
Really?
It's a legal issue. Change the subject.
Oh, God.
Change the subject. We are on TV. Change the fucking subject.
All right, y'all.
I'm an open book, man.
I had to get that without y'all.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Because I got to know.
But no, he did it to me, so I did it to him.
Okay, he did it to her, she did it to him.
And I didn't feel like I was wrong. I was stupid for not following my own judgment.
Okay.
But I didn't feel like at the time what I was doing to him was wrong because he did it to me.
So knowing that cheating hurts and it hurts you, would you cheat again on someone? Or would you,
I don't
or would
think
you
so.
just walk away, like just call it?
9 times out of 10, I would walk away.
Okay.
Because when I did it, I knew it wasn't me.
It felt like a conflict of interest.
Yeah, it was like that. It wasn't really me. So I'd probably walk away. But depending on the circumstance, I might do it. I might cheat.
Miller gonna say she cheated because he looked good in skinny jeans. You're so stupid. Okay. Well, I guess the good thing would be to that you learn. You know.
And I've also learned, sometimes when people cheat,